everyone, MasterAbbott here from CapsuleComputers.com. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be saving the Earth from aliens in... Here it comes. Wait for it. Here we go. Monster Crush. Alrighty. So pretty much this is an Apple iPhone game, Monster Crush by 628 Games. Now this is a very good puzzle game. It's similar to a few of the titles that are out there at the moment, where you've got to break things using physics and destroy objects, kill those little aliens that have invaded the Earth, and save the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and take you straight into the game and show you how it works. So I'm going to jump in and go in and select the play campaign. Now you can also create levels as well and play user levels, which is fantastic, and you can also do challenge levels too. But I'm going to jump in and show you the basic gameplay. Now, as you can see on the screen, the aliens have invaded the world, as you can see right there. Now there's a whole lot of different areas that you can play, and you start off in the training missions. Then you jump off and you go down to Rio de Janeiro, and then you jump over and I'm over in Sydney. There's also Beijing, Berlin, and a few others as well. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and show you basic training, and then I'll jump in and do other ones as well. Alright, so now as you can see, you've got a total of 6 training missions and also 6 levels within every little section of the world. For example, like Sydney and Beijing. So for example, I'm going to jump in here and show you how it basically works. Alrighty, so an alien's just dropped off a little monster, as you can see there. He's right there on the screen down the bottom. He looks pretty happy, but we've got to get rid of him. So now basically it says here, crush all monsters, get a good score to get a star, and down the bottom you've got start. Alright, so we click on start. Now as you can see up the top, you've got a bomb selector, top right hand corner. Alright, so what you do is you click on the bomb to select it, and then what you do, it'll actually tell you to put it in the, or this is like, as I'm basically explaining, this is a simple tutorial. So what you do is it basically says put it there. So when you put it there, once you've completed with it, basically then says push the bomb button to let it blow up. So once we do that, clicking on that, it will blow up, and as you can see, bang, the alien is dead. So that is how this level works. There's a whole lot of different type of levels, and as I'll show you soon, you'll see how that works. But you'll get a quick understanding that it pretty much works on the placement of bombs and things that you're meant to be doing in the right order to kill these little pesky aliens. Now, so basically this one here says, do not kill innocents. There's an achievement to actually get that. But in this situation, you're not meant to do it, otherwise you won't get a gold star. So pretty much, once again, it says select your bomb. You got 2 this time. As you can see, there's like a little 2 in the top corner. Alrighty, so select. And then it basically tells you to please put the bomb in the right location. As I said, this is a tutorial at the moment, so it's telling you where to put them. And then when you're ready, you click on the go. Alrighty? Bang. So it's going to drop it, and it's going to roll right on top of that little alien. Cute. Very, very cute. Alright, so that's pretty much how that tutorial level works. Once it's done, you get another gold star, and you continue on. So as you can see, the training missions are very, very basic, but they give you a good understanding of how the game works. Now, not all levels are meant to be to kill monsters, which I'm basically going to show you. For example, I'm going to go into Rio de Janeiro, and there's a few in here. Hopefully it's remembered my settings, because if it isn't, I'm going to have a hard time trying to explain this to you. But for example, if we go into level 6, this is an alien one. Okay, yes, it does remember. Now, as you can see, the aliens have just dropped off their little... Oh, this is more alien level, but I'll show you this one, then I'll jump off to another one. Now, as you can see here, I've done this level and I've done it pretty well. So basically, what it's trying to tell you is here is that the green engine blocks hold the UFO into the sky. So if you can cut them off, they basically fall straight down. So what I've done what I've already done, the great thing about this game as well is that once you've done it and you've done it correctly, it remembers the spots and the position of where everything is. So that is really, really good. So you don't have to go back and memorize everything because it's already memorized it for you. So it's really, really cool. So for example, if I wanted to, I can select my bombs in the top right hand corner and then place them in the right place, which I've already done, as you can see right there. And then when I'm ready, all I've got to do is click on the go button, and I'm just going to show you right now. 3, 2, 1, boom. Drop dead. Very simple. So that's pretty much what I've already done, and when I've done it, that's what you get as a result. So that is one level. Now there's another level which is really cool. For example, there's different types. I think this one here, yeah, this one's a cool one. Basically what you've got to do in this level is you've got to make the ball, this cannonball, roll as far as you possibly can. So basically, as you can see there's the cannonball. Alright, now you can see if we scroll across, you've got distance. Okay, now that's 75 is the furthest you can go. So for example, now I've placed these bombs in the particular locations on the map right there. Now what I can also do, if I really wanted to, I can change them and move them around and put them wherever I want. For example, this is the tutorial here is telling me to put them there, and it'll go wherever it wants. But I've decided to put them in this location. And in the top right hand corner, as you can see up the top there, you've got bombs. And you can select each timer for a bomb too. So you can have a bomb go off in 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, up to 9 seconds in delay. So for example, at the moment I've got them all going off at the same time. But you can also have them running off at different times, which is very, very important in this game. Because sometimes you might need to get a domino effect happening. And in that situation, you've got to make sure that you've got them going off at the correct time and interval. So anyway, this one here is pretty much a very simple one. So what I've done is I've placed them in their right location. I click on go. That blows off the ball. The cannon is going to jump and throw it, and off it goes. So it's going to throw it, and it's going to roll, and it's going to constantly roll until it can't roll anymore, and it's going to get very, very, very close. As you can see in the top right hand corner, it's got a meter, and I've gone close to 75, and I got 71.1. So that gave me a gold star. So that's pretty much, you can pretty much pass every level by getting at least getting a bronze, and by doing that, you pretty much pass and go through to the next section. So for example, I'll take you into Beijing. There's a couple of cool ones in here too. There's also levels where you've got to kind of topple the buildings below a certain line. For example, I've gone in and did this one. This one's probably not one of my best ones, but as you can see now in the Beijing level here, it gets really complicated. So you can basically see that all these bombs on the screen is a lot of time that that I've gone through and kind of, you know, trying to make it look and work. And as you can see, there's different time frames on when the bombs go off. There's a 3 there. There's a 2 on the side, and then there's also the red ones. Now the red ones are pretty much like cutters. They cut through the bricks that you can see right there now. So for example, this is a level where I've got to blow up as many as possible, and also get them below the yellow line as you can, as best as you can. All right. So let's click on go, and you can see it in action. Alrighty, so pretty much the timer's gone off, and as you can see, it's kicked off. One's going off that way, and the other's going off that way. Then you've also got the bombs underneath, which blow everything up, and that is the best possible score that I could possibly do in that level. So that one there was pretty good, gave me a total of a gold star with a couple of score bonuses as well. So that takes me out of that level. So then there's a whole lot of different other ones, which this one here was my personal favorite, one of my personal favorites so far. So what I've done is, in this one here, you don't have to blow things up because you only get one bomb, and I'll explain this to you at the moment. So basically what happens is you start off in the top, Now you don't get nothing but girders. Now as you can see in the top top left-hand corner, you've got girders. Now the girders you use to build. They're like building blocks. So pretty much what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that the blocks attach to something. So we basically attached them to the walls, and what I've done is I've made like a little ramp. Now the ramp, this one here, ramp goes across, and then it makes it across to this side, and then what it does is it's got to go as far as it possibly can to get a gold star. So as you can see on the screen, there's a lot of dots and grids. So basically the grids and the dots are there for your reference to help you organize and plan the correct location to put these girders. So the bombs don't work in this time, the girders work to make sure that the ball goes as far as it possibly can. So as you can see, I had a total of about 20 girders, and then the top right-hand corner, top left-hand corner tells you the different type of angles that you can use to throw these bombs into place. And then when you're ready, you place the bomb there, as you can see, and then we let it go. So I'm going to shoot that off. So here it goes. It's going to shoot off and roll down. So this took me a lot of time to do. To tell you the truth, this one here took me over probably half an hour to do. So as you can see, it's just made it, and then once it makes it, it grows and rolls, and there you have it. So that one there, this one here took me a bit of time. So if you guys want to get through that level, at least I've given you a bit of help to get it through. So that is as far as I could have gotten, and to tell you the truth, that was close to 68, and that gave me a gold star. Alrighty, so that is that level for Beijing. So that is how Monster Crush works. It's very simple, but very hard to master. Now there's also a few bonus levels as well. I got stuck into a few of them myself before, but they're pretty hard. Now I'm in the middle of one at the moment, which is this one here. So this one here is another one which I explained to you before. Try and get the ball as far as possible to get a bonus. As you can see, I've got a dinosaur here, so this one's a bit more of a funny game to enjoy. So what I've done so far, this is a bit of a failure, but as you can see, it shows off, blows the thing across, and it tries to roll as far as I can, and I can't get too far. So as you can see, it's a lot of trial and error to get to where you got to get the ball as far as you can, for example, in this level here. So by the time you try and get as far as you can, and you know, you get the star. So at the moment I didn't get no star in this one, so that was my bad, no good. So I'll jump back out. Oh, I'll go back in. Alright, here we are. So back to the exit level. Alrighty, so that is everything that you can expect to play. There is a lot of levels there that you can enjoy and get through and play, and that is it. Now the game is also compatible with the Game Center. There's a few achievements. There's also leaderboards as well that you can look at and have enjoy. So far I've got a total of 13 out of 27. That's basically the game. The achievements also work on finishing missions, blowing up as many bombs as you can, killing as many aliens as you can, and also killing off a few innocents. So I've got a few under my belt, but I'll get a few down the track as well. So the game, you can also create your own levels, but I'm not going to go through that because it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you've got to pretty much learn and create the levels yourself. Try and make them as fun as possible, and you can also play user levels too. And the challenge levels which I basically showed you before, these ones here are very similar to the bonus ones, and they work the same way. So there's a total of 6 challenges as well that you can enjoy and play. And I'll tell you, this one here, even though it's very simple, even though it's very basic, this will give you a headache, but you will enjoy it. And it's very, very challenging as well along the way too. So if you want a simple game to play, and it's not too, and you know, something that you can pick up and play, and just come back and play it whenever you feel like it, Monster Crush is really a good game to pick up for only 99 cents. So pick it up from the Apple iTunes Store. If you have any questions, leave them on the video here. Give us a thumb up if you like it, and that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. MasterAbbott signing out from CapsuleComputers.com.